Imagine the skies of the future. Silent, invisible, and deadly. No roaring engines, no dogfights, no heroic pilots pulling G-forces. Instead, aircraft fly themselves, think for themselves, and even decide when to strike. Picture the battlefield as a digital chessboard, where human pilots are no longer the main players, but strategic commanders controlling fleets of unmanned allies. This is not science fiction. It's happening right now. Across the globe, militaries are racing to develop AI-powered drones that can operate alongside or even replace traditional fighter jets. By the end of this video, you may begin to question whether humans are still needed in the cockpit, or if the future belongs to intelligent machines. The shift in air power. Why humans alone are no longer enough. For nearly a century, air superiority belonged to the fastest jets, the most advanced technology, and the most skilled pilots. The F-16 Fighting Falcon, F-22 Raptor, and F-35 Lightning II have dominated the skies, often turning the tide of wars. But today, the rules of engagement are changing. Modern air defense systems are no longer simple radar-guided cannons. They are sophisticated networks of long-range missiles, layered radar arrays, electronic jammers, and automated surface-to-air systems. They can track multiple targets at once, detect stealth aircraft, and react faster than ever before. Sending a $100 million fighter jet and a highly trained pilot into these zones is increasingly risky, sometimes suicidal. This led military strategists to ask a critical question. Why risk a human pilot when you can send a drone that costs a fraction of the price and doesn't fear being shot down? Enter the XQ-58A Valkyrie, the AI-loyal wingman. Enter the XQ-58A Valkyrie, a game-changer in aerial combat. At first glance, it looks like a sleek mini-stealth fighter jet. But there's one huge difference. There is no pilot on board. The Valkyrie launches without a runway, recovers via parachute, and operates autonomously or semi-autonomously using advanced AI algorithms. It is cheap, stealthy, expendable, and highly lethal. The Valkyrie's purpose is simple but revolutionary. It acts as a loyal wingman to human pilots. Unlike traditional drones controlled entirely from the ground, the Valkyrie integrates directly with manned fighters, sharing data, executing complex maneuvers, and performing missions that would be too risky for humans. It can fly ahead to scout enemy positions. It can jam radar networks to blind defenses. It can absorb enemy fire while the manned fighter remains safe. It can strike high-value targets with precision, all without endangering human life. In short, the Valkyrie turns a single pilot into a commander of a miniature AI-powered squadron, a force multiplier on a scale never seen before. The historic Live Fire demonstration. In 2025, this concept became reality during a live fire exercise at England Air Force Base in Florida. For the first time in history, F-16 and F-15E fighter jets directly controlled Valkyrie drones in real combat scenarios. Here's what unfolded. The drones penetrated hostile airspace alone. They mapped enemy radar and missile sites in real time. They shared targeting data instantly with the manned fighters. They conducted decoy runs, jamming operations, and precision strikes. The human pilots never had to fly directly into danger. The Valkyries bore the brunt of the threat, while relaying critical information back to the F-16 and F-15Es. The exercise proved one crucial point. AI drones can act as autonomous partners, enhancing both safety and effectiveness. This marked the beginning of a new era in which human pilots transition from warriors to strategic directors, orchestrating swarms of autonomous aircraft from a safe distance. A new way of fighting, commanding the drone squadron. Traditionally, A fighter jet was responsible for everything: finding the enemy, identifying targets, and executing attacks. But now, one human pilot can manage multiple drones, each performing specialized tasks. Scout drone moves ahead, mapping terrain and detecting threats. Electronic warfare drone jams enemy radar and communications. Strike drone launches precision missiles or bombs. Decoy drone attracts enemy fire to protect manned aircraft. This approach transforms a single fighter jet into a command node controlling a small airborne fleet. The drones break through enemy defenses, identify high-value targets, and even engage in combat autonomously if needed. Think of it as having a personal squadron of robotic wingmen, each fearless, tireless, and expendable. It's a paradigm shift in air combat. Humans remain in command, but AI drones execute the dangerous work. The airborne mothership concept. The U.S. military is exploring an even more radical concept: airborne motherships. Large aircraft carrying swarms of Valkyrie drones. Imagine a flying aircraft carrier. The mothership launches drones mid-air. The drones strike targets far from friendly territory. They return for refueling or rearming mid-flight. The mothership itself never enters danger. This eliminates the need for forward bases or vulnerable runways and allows drones to maintain a constant presence in contested airspace. By using swarms of AI drones as first responders, manned aircraft can focus on command and precision strikes, making traditional dogfighting nearly obsolete in future high-threat environments. Cost, efficiency, and accessibility. One of the biggest advantages of AI drones is cost-effectiveness. A modern fighter jet, $80 to $120 million, training a pilot. Millions more, years of preparation. A Valkyrie drone, only a few $1,000,000. One pilot controlling a half-dozen drones can accomplish what used to require multiple manned aircraft and squadrons. This not only reduces costs, but also makes air power more accessible to smaller nations, leveling the playing field in global conflicts. War becomes cheaper, faster, and more robotic. Countries without massive air forces can now deploy sophisticated aerial capabilities without sending human pilots into extreme danger. The global arms race. It's not just America embracing AI combat drones. Russia has its Hunter drone program. China is investing billions in AI fighter systems. Europe and Australia are developing their own loyal wingman drones. The nation that masters AI-driven drones could dominate future conflicts for decades. Air superiority is no longer defined solely by manned aircraft, but by the ability to coordinate large fleets of autonomous drones with human oversight. This new arms race is less about raw speed and stealth, and more about AI integration, tactical coordination, and operational efficiency. Ethical and strategic dilemmas. Yet, with great power comes great responsibility. Autonomous drones raise serious ethical questions. Who is responsible when a drone makes a mistake? Should AI have the authority to select targets and fire weapons? Where does human oversight end and AI decision-making begin? The technology is here, but the rules are not. Military strategists, ethicists, and AI experts are debating the limits of autonomy in warfare. The future of air combat may depend as much on ethical frameworks as on technological superiority. The future is now. The age of manned air dominance is ending. The age of AI-driven aerial warfare has begun. The real question is not whether drones will take over, but how soon pilots will become mission directors rather than warriors. The Valkyrie, the Hunter, and similar drones are not just tools. They are partners, protectors, and force multipliers. AI is transforming not just the battlefield, but the entire concept of air combat. So, what do you think? Should AI be trusted with lethal decisions, or should humans always remain in control? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because the future of warfare has already taken flight.